Hey folks, China Guitar Skeptic back with number 10 in the series of the Partacaster build, and this time we're going to look at the clean sounds. Hey, thanks so much for all your kind comments on Partacaster 9 video, and you enjoyed us playing Fire with the band and hearing how she sounds with the test fit up. It's always good to do a test fit up because it allows you to work out things that you need to do before you do the final paint finish on the guitar. There's a joke. Me and the final paint finish on this guitar is if we'll get round to it. We keep on dropping it. We keep on dropping it, as if you are helping me drop it. I keep on dropping it. Anyway, I will get around to sorting that out. And actually, thanks to all of you who have made your comments in the past video. I really appreciate your comments and subscriptions and sharing this video and your likes. And I have seen that so many of you are asking me to relic it. However, there are an equal number of people saying, or just slightly less number of people saying, don't relic it, finish the job. And I'm kind of keen to show that I can actually do a decent paint finish job on this. Not to mention the fact that my very good mate Pete in New Zealand, who's presently making a great recovery from having had cancer treatment, would like me to finish it as well. And for that reason alone, it's a good enough reason for me to get on and do the filler, repaint her and get her finished nicely. So I am on this occasion going to do the proper job on the paint finish rather than relic her. However, I've had a lot of people asking me if this will be the only one in the series and encouraging me to do more parts guitars. So that's what I'm going to do for you folks. So perhaps we'll do a future guitar relic project. Anyway, stay tuned for that. I'm going to stop rambling and get straight into the clean sound because I know how some of you like to see the juicy bits first. So I'll come back and tell you some of the things that I found with the test fitting after we watch this video on the clean direct into the desk sounds.
So, Fat Man, who is this China Guitar Skeptic fellow?
I have absolutely no idea, but I am going to subscribe to his channel.
Oh, good idea. You know what? I might even join you.
So folks, as promised, we're back with the demo of the plugged-in Partacaster. And we might as well just get on and have a little listen. This is the bridge pickup. Second position, bridge and middle. The tone on that pickup. Oh, sorry, middle position. Let's do the middle position first. And then the tone on that pickup. Okay, the middle pickup and the neck pickup. and the middle pickup tone and the neck pickup tone. And then finally the neck pickup. And the neck tone. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I am absolutely amazed at how good this loaded pickguard sounds for the measly price of GBP 7.95, around 10 US dollars. I just think that for that sort of money, for it to even sound any good is fantastic, but to sound as good as it does, Okay, as I've said previously, they're not lace sensor pickups or anything like that. It's not going to sound really good, and I can say that I think that the bottom end could be tighter and the top end slightly more crisp and clean and cutting through, but for the money it sounds pretty good to me. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm sure you will, and share it with your friends and get them to comment and let me know what they think. So the test fitting, yes, it's always a good idea because it identifies issues that you need to sort out before you do the final paint finish, and it saves you a lot of time and aggro with chipping out bits of the body and the paint finish. And on this particular guitar I have found a few issues. First of all, we've mentioned the high cut nut, which means that you're having to bend or at least push harder on the open fretted chords, causing the fretted notes to bend sharp in comparison to the open notes, so it's never going to sound great. So we've got to address that. Another thing I've noticed is the neck break angle is not steep enough. It's too shallow an angle, meaning that I can't get the strings and the action to sit low enough. You can only compensate with the radius bow in the neck, adjusting the truss rod tension. You can't sort out a poor neck break angle. So what we're going to need to do is shim the very back end of the neck joint to make sure that we get that extra bit on the break angle. Also, I've noticed that the trem pocket does not allow for that lovely Wilkinson trem to bend all the way down. So again, lucky that we haven't finished the final paint job, because I am going to have to chisel out or route out the back bit of the trem pocket on the back of the guitar to allow that trem to move further back. So that's another little job that needs doing. Also, I have already managed to tie up and fix up the tuning pegs, because they are not fantastic, but they do at least hold tune, and they do at least work in terms of the locking mechanism. So I'm going to hang on to those just for the minute because they're not a priority. I do, however, need to tidy up some of the fret edges, because you'll probably noticed it's a glued on maple fingerboard, hence no skunk stripe on the back, and some of the fret tangs are a little bit sharp, so we're just going to take those down and level them off so that the neck's more comfortable to play. I did make a couple of mistakes that I promised I'd own up to in the quick test fitting in order to get it done for you, because I know you've all been really patient. I was rushing to do it, and it's okay in the body because the wood is softer in the body. I just used an awl to create a bit of a key for the screws to go in. However, when I put the string trees on the headstock, I didn't do that. I should have pre-drilled them, and as a result I broke off 2 of the screws, so I've had to hide those under the string trees, and as a result I haven't got them quite in the perfect position. So I do own up to that. I broke the screws in the headstock because the headstock wood, the maple, is really quite hard and really needs pre-drilling with a very thin drill to get those screws in nice and tight, but not over tight. So that's what's happened. Anyway, as promised, I will get on with the next in the series, which will probably be doing some of the repair work that needs doing before the final finishing job. Thanks so much as always, folks, for subscribing, for liking and sharing with your friends, and for commenting. I do always read your comments, and I do try to reply to as many as I can, but the more popular the channel gets, the more difficult it is to find the time to reply to all of you. But I do read them all, and I really do enjoy reading your comments. Thanks again for your support. Lots of love to you, Pete, and looking forward to seeing you next year. Hope you're enjoying this range as much as everybody else seems to be. And I'll be back real soon with the next in the Partacaster range. But next week, a slightly different video. We are going to do a little bit more on the bass guitar, the Geddy Lee Fender copy that I've just got. And so look out for that next, folks. Thanks so much as always for your support, and take care.